Somebody is embarrassed because they tried to humiliate you, and now they're being humiliated by the energy that they were hoping that you would be in. Somebody's embarrassed that a humiliation ritual backfired, and something about you continuing to go towards your north node. So something is absolutely not in any way, shape, or form having an effect on you by way of humiliation. Whoever you are, you're somebody that has accepted your story. There's nothing that anybody can say or do to hurt you with anything that you've had to go through. Whatever this is, it's been exposed and everybody knows. And for the person that keeps trying to render this weird, cruel, and unusual punishment by way of humiliation, they're now embarrassed. Let's get into it. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. If it was done in the spiritual realm, if it was spoken, said, whispered, seen, and unseen, it has now come into the lights. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back, Soul Tribe. Let's see what's going on. Big shout out to the angels. Thank you for continuing to protect me as we channel these energies, as we continue to move into our North Node as the rising star. You're having a grand rising, and somebody is just really feeling a way about that, okay? I just heard temper tantrum. Ooh, that's nasty business. Somebody is so upset that this humiliation ritual has backfired on you. You're the rising star, star seed healer. Ooh, I just heard you're a combination of a star seed healer, a shaman, indigo child with a tinge of alien energy. Somebody doesn't know what you're made of. In order to humiliate you, somebody needs to know what you're made of. They want to know what's your system, what's the mechanics of all this real love that you just keep projecting out. And so the universe is mirroring back to you beautiful energy. Why can't I humiliate you? That's just what I just heard. Why can't I annihilate you? This person is a defeated person, okay? Not to give them any credit, but this person has a defeatist mindset. They're defeated, they're down on themselves. They know this humiliation ritual won't work. This person doesn't know that everything that they're doing is helping you in some way to remove them out of the timeline. This person is removing themselves, but they're embarrassed over the fact that they can't humiliate you. They're embarrassed over the fact that you know that they can't humiliate you, but this does nothing for us. We're just aware, right? We don't get off on that, like, oh, yeah, you can't humiliate us. When you know your story and you know what you've had to go through, nobody can take your story and try to embarrass you with something that you're comfortable with. You're transparent, earth angel energy. You're here to be about your work. And so, with that, you have a lot of spiritual protection. Clarify this person. Somebody's embarrassed because they can't humiliate you. This person needs to get some type of professional help. They don't want to admit it. They're mad. You're the star seed, earth angel energy, heavily trying to project some type of manipulation, annihilation, humiliation, and now they're embarrassed. People are seeing this person for who they are. They're also seeing you for who you are, chosen one. Lustful, okay? Cosmic courts have chimed in. Clarify this person, Holy Spirit. Something about Archangel Raphael. Somebody could be of that bloodline. Yeah, this person's in some type of, oh Lord, oh my God. Somebody's in some type of like, ooh, I just heard desperate headspace. Somebody's in like a dire space. Okay, this is abuse, mental and emotional manipulation, humiliation, imprisonment, trapped, and lustful. Somebody was lusting over humiliation. For somebody else, a earth angel, a star seed. In fact, They were doing rituals to humiliate you. Clarify what's going on, Spirit. I don't think you give a damn, really. Somebody's embarrassed because they can't humiliate you. So now they feel humiliated and embarrassed. Health concerns, something about trusted, something about a love offer. What's trusted and love offer, Holy Spirit? Karmic feminine. So there's a karmic feminine out here being exposed for trying to humiliate you. Could be anybody. Doesn't matter, really, to be honest. Whatever it is having no effect on your life. You're going untouched. Something like that. This person is obsessed with trying to humiliate you. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Somebody's shocked that you're tapped in, not tapped out, and that you're awakening to what it is that they're doing, but you're unbothered. Okay? Clarify the North Node, Holy Spirit. Something about a child being involved. Clarify child and awakening. Somebody's giving somebody's child the evil eye. Clarify. And it's having no effect on you, your family, your children. Because I just heard Archangel Raphael is coming in to do the healing work. So somebody works really closely with Archangel Raphael. Something about your DNA, Earth Angel energy, Archangel Michael's in the building. Big shout out to Gabriel for blowing the horn. Somebody's child is divinely protected and somebody's evil eyeing like you in a family unit or whatever this is. Oh my God, somebody is off the chain. You got a karmic feminine out here being exposed. This also could represent somebody that was trying to say that you were a karmic feminine and you're being vindicated of that. So your angels are helping you to balance this out. Something about travel, okay? And something about bondage. Somebody wanted to block your roads. Somebody wanted to stop you, embarrass you, prove that you couldn't do something. Clarify, but you're unbothered. So this is embarrassing them. I can't make this up. The truth is coming out by way of divination. There's a mature man that could be getting a reading that's regretful of being involved in something like this. You've changed, and nobody can negate the fact that you've changed. You could be getting news that somebody's about to pass away or they've already transitioned. Let's see. Love spell. Somebody wants your forgiveness, okay? Because they really want to humiliate you, isolate you. A house could be significant with travel and bondage. Somebody could have done a humiliation ritual, isolation ritual, and manipulation ritual, trying to manipulate your energy, trying to make you look like you're a karmic feminine. But there's a karmic feminine attached to a karmic masculine. And there's a mature man who's immature, who's thinking about what the hell were they thinking? Somebody could have been manipulated by somebody else. Somebody manipulated somebody else to engage in a humiliation ritual, and now they're embarrassed. So they're getting a taste of their own medicine. And they're watching you stay in this earth angel energy, grounded, starseed energy, awakening, divine masculine energy. Somebody's child could be a divine masculine. What's child and divine masculine and boss? Yeah. Somebody's very protected. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy over here. Grand rising. That's what I just heard. Starseed, earth angel, awakening, unbothered, love offered, child, divination. Clarify divination, Holy Spirit. Yeah, listen. Somebody's going to get readings, y'all. And whoever is telling this person, whatever this is, maybe they're checking to see if the humiliation ritual is working. Because with imprisonment and abuse and health concerns, something is hitting somebody's life from north, south, east, and west, left and right. And so somebody went and got a reading, and whatever it is, I don't know. Somebody's like, yeah, this person is really like divine, something like that. Something about divinity, honey. Somebody wanted to embarrass you, prove that you weren't of divinity. Yeah, somebody was doing rituals, okay? Somebody had a ritual set up, a doll, a whole situation. There's a lot going on. And something about achievement, okay? So this person was desperately trying to destroy you in every way imaginable. From your hair follicles to your toenails, somebody says, I will rip you to shreds, honey. And when that didn't happen, they now feel embarrassed because they tried to humiliate you and they ended up humiliating themselves. Now somebody's in bad health concerns. Somebody could be in hospice, honey, because with health concerns and transition, I feel as though something is seriously over. Okay? Whoever this person is, more flying ass monkeys. You know what's so interesting? You're aware of what people are saying, and you just continue to be in this energy. And this is really what's tearing somebody up. This is really what's embarrassing them. Because look at you. You're a shaman, you're a healer. Archangel Raphael energy. Something about you being able to transmute energy. Okay. You intuitively are aware, but you're unbothered because you know that life is good. Something about you being enamored with your life, in love with your life. Earth angel, I love this. Things are being provided for you, unexpected money, spiritual gifts. I can't make this up. You got legal. What's legal? Unexpected money and legal? False narratives. Somebody could be talking about how you're getting your money, okay? Somebody could have gone to court and lied on you. This could be cosmic court, spiritual court, superior court, family court, one of the courts. Somebody's being carted off to some bullshit that they thought was going to humiliate you. Now they're in spiritual jail. Somebody could have actually lied in a court case by way of the physical world. But you know, we always see things from the cosmic realm. Okay. We know that the cosmic realm decides what happens in the physical. The animosity, the level of obsession, abusive nature, mentally and emotionally unstable, the manipulation, the annihilation, things that did not resonate with you now has this person embarrassed. Spirit says they want us to feel bad about that. Something about karma coming in to settle the score. Karma is real. People are like, karma's not real. Karma's real. She's so fair. Karma has all accounts, honey. Complete and total destruction. Okay. Somebody may have tried to destroy your family dynamic. Something about your loved ones. Okay. Somebody was evil eyeing your home life, your family, your children, your husband. Somebody wanted to humiliate you in the worst way, and they intended to do anything they had to do in order to bring this into what appears to be a reality that was never real, at least not for you, chosen one. Now, for them, it's a very real thing. They're feeling it. Somebody's getting hit left and right. Clarify. Cold hearted. Somebody was waiting for a divine feminine and a divine masculine to be eliminated, to be humiliated. Somebody was doing breakup spells, separation spells. Somebody did a breakup spell over you and your children, over you and your job, over you and your destiny. Somebody was doing breakup spells, just breakup voodoo rituals. Somebody wanted to break you up from divinity. Somebody is out here really like humiliated by the fact that they couldn't embarrass you, or they're embarrassed by the fact that they couldn't humiliate you. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Now somebody's sitting up with an energy of expectation because they're waiting for you to be like destroyed. That's what I just heard. Clarify. Yeah, this is over. Third party situation. You got death magic and transition. Somebody really was like pursuing endings. Flying monkey energy, gossip. Your intuition told you what was going on. a third party is being debunked and they're embarrassed over the fact that they couldn't humiliate you. Somebody could have even traveled to your home. Somebody could have been spying on you and your family, because this is giving husband, wife, and children. Somebody could have a boy and a girl, two boys, two girls. There's a husband and a wife here, okay? And somebody is really jealous. So they sent chaos magic to your house, karmic masculine, karmic feminine. Somebody was trying to make you look like you were a karmic feminine. Now there's animosity. Somebody's goal was to achieve this. Somebody was willing to do anything they had to do. That's what I just heard. Somebody says, what do I have to do to get this done in order to complete this humiliation ritual so that I can manipulate the energies around this person? And when somebody went to evil eye your child, somebody got put in a grave. I just heard in an early grave. Somebody didn't see themselves being the one that would transition. And there's an elderly man that's now regretting what it is that he's done. Smells like family, okay? People that you've left behind. But who's to say? At some point, it could be anybody. It really doesn't matter. You're moving towards the North Node. What's going on for Collective Holy Spirit? If you're just now coming into the chat, welcome. Come on in. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV 24/7, 365. We're all the way live, moving towards the North Node. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody was trying to get you in the Ten of Swords. When I say anything, they were willing to do anything. Anything to put you in the Ten of Swords. Somebody wanted swords coming from every single angle. So much so that you would never recover. This somehow was supposed to embarrass you, humiliate you. Swords could also represent talking, conversation, it's air energy, spoken words. Yeah, the Four of Swords, okay? Somebody was trying to speak bad health onto you or keep you in distress, make you restless, something like that. North Node. They were doing this to a child. Page of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Somebody was doing this to a child. Clarify? I just heard the child is having the victory. It's a tower. Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody did a death spell over a child. Ten of Swords. Somebody wanted to cause you heartache. Divine feminine, divine masculine, by taking out your child, basically. Four of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the tower. Oh man, something could have happened to somebody's child for doing this ritual. Like somebody was trying to attack your child, and something could be happening to their child. What's this energy? Clarify something happening to their child? That's crazy. Four of Cups. People are desperate. So I kept hearing, oh, they'll do anything to take you out, even if it means losing a child. So somebody wanted to cause you heartache. They couldn't embarrass you. They couldn't humiliate you. They couldn't take you out, but they wanted to cause you heartache. And so when that didn't work, it backfired. Now something's happening to their child. This person is mentally unwell because somebody doesn't care that their child is being taken out or something like that. Yeah, something backfired. Show me this person's child. Oh my God. I hope the law implements psychological tests, mental illness tests for women that want to have children. Because this person is probably one of the most insidious people I've ever channeled. And there could be more insidious, demonic people on this planet more than this person, which is actually really scary. But the Nine of Swords in the reverse, somebody put their child up to be sacrificed, or they did so much spell work that they could care less about who is affected around them. There's a young child here. Somebody could be 3 years old, 4 years old, 3 years old. Lord have mercy. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords is mental anguish, torment, sickness, death. Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Four of Cups. Because somebody kept trying to come for an earth angel, star seed, who can't be taken out. But trying to explain that to a mentally ill person who's doing rituals, who's possibly conjuring up spirits and demons, is a waste of time. People like that can't be convinced. But now somebody is watching their life go through tower moments, and a child is significant. Somebody was trying to attack your child. Yeah, look, they're being exposed. The moon. Look at how much work they put in. Seven of Pentacles to try to humiliate you. Now they're embarrassed. This is false illusions of embarrassment. You know, embarrassment is like, oh, why did I do that? That's wrong. No, somebody's embarrassed because they failed. Somebody's embarrassed because the false narratives now are being exposed. Somebody was a big shit talker in a group of people, and they swore what was going to happen to you, and now it's happening to them, but worse. And their children are getting hit. Somebody's children are getting hurt. Clarify. Somebody's children are getting hit. That's crazy. Because I feel like initially, whoever you are, starseed, divine masculine, divine feminine, I feel like somebody initially wanted to humiliate you, annihilate you, destroy you, manipulate, etc. Right? When that didn't work, somebody was like, I want this person to feel pain. Okay, I want to do magic over their child. I'm going to make sure that they experience some type of a loss. Okay. But when Unbothered card came up in the previous spread, and star seed energy and healer energy, you're somebody who has a lot of peace around you. You're too high vibrational. You're too high ranked to be fooling with people who are scavengers on the bottom of the totem pole, scraping in the south node, trying to figure out which devil and demon they're going to do a ritual with today. This shit is dark, man. Somebody's magic went nowhere. And now they're embarrassed in the presence of other people because they spreaded some type of false narrative. They swore on everything that something was going to happen, and now the backfire has occurred, and there's nothing that they can do to stop it because they did too much. You know, this is not one backfire. This is somebody that's doing something over and over and over and over and over obsessively. Seven of Pentacles, daily spell work, 7 days a week with the moon in the reverse. And now with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, something's hitting their child. Jesus Christ. Show me this child, this innocent child. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth. And the Six of Wands. The Five of Wands. It's chaos magic. It's mental magic. It's nasty projections. It's death. It's bad health. It's whatever it is. It's all backfired. Five of Wands. Because somebody just has to win. They just want to win. They're watching you move beyond this. You're so far removed from this chosen one. With the Fool and the Three of Cups, oh man. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clarify Queen of Cups in the reverse. Spirit says you have no compassion for these people. You're emotionally disconnected. When an empath, empathetic, sympathetic person disconnects from you, that means that they know there's nothing in you that resonates with anything that is good. Unfortunately, there are such a persons. There are such a people. Queen of Cups in the reverse, yeah, you emotionally don't give a damn. Ace of Pentacles, you're in your North Node. The Three of Wands, you've moved on. I cannot make this up. So Queen of Cups in the reverse is a woe is me energy. Somebody wanted you to feel bad for them. But a Queen of Cups in the reverse is somebody that's empty of emotions. You already see how things are going to play out. But the fact is somebody wants you to feel bad now for them because they try to humiliate you, unalive you, destroy your husband, destroy your life, destroy your house. And now they want you to feel bad for them. You don't have any emotions. This cup has been turned over. You can't be emotionally manipulated. Clarify? Hey, somebody's child. Page of Cups. There's an innocent child here. There's a King of Pentacles energy here. This King of Pentacles could be somebody's child that's destined for greatness. And somebody was not able to take out a star seed, but instead they tried to take out your child, or they just wanted you to experience pain. They wanted something to happen. Your pets, you, your children, however this was supposed to go, somebody asked for complete and total embarrassment, humiliation, annihilation, and chaos. And now that things have backfired, something is hitting somebody's life in a way it's backfiring too quickly. Somebody's areas, all their areas, their blind spots, every area of their life is getting a backfire. And this child is very innocent, but they could have tried to sacrifice their child so that this doesn't hit them. Yep. Knight of Cups. They could have tried to sacrifice their own child. Clarify. Something about the Eight of Cups. It's because you turned your back on these people and you're the Queen of Cups in the reverse and you have no emotions for them. Queen of Cups in the reverse could be anybody, any sign, fire sign, air sign, water sign, earth sign, but you're not emotionally invested and neither are your children. Page of Cups. Clarify. Somebody could have a daughter. Child, these people are crazy. You got the Fool's energy. Somebody was warned to stop doing something that this could backfire, and now they're trapped in the Eight of Swords, spiritual jail. The World. The World represents an ending. I won't go any further. This is the message. I will be back with more readings. Whoever this is for, I'm really glad and proud of you. It's bittersweet, honestly. It's never easy to watch innocent children be casualties in the middle of a senseless war because somebody was trying desperately to humiliate you and now they're embarrassed in front of a group of people that they gossiped to and swore on their life that you would be humiliated, and they're willing to use even their daughter, their son, putting them in the line of fire. It's bittersweet. It's sweet because you're in your North Node and you're protected from this energy. And as sad of a story as this is, that somebody's child is involved on a backfire with the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse, as sad as that is, this is what happens when you have People who don't have maternal instincts or good ones because somebody didn't give a damn what they had to do. They were warned of the possible backfire. So now the possibilities of this backfire have happened and something is hitting their children or their child. But this is what happens when you try to attack people who have real spiritual protection. I don't know why they think it's a game. They watch these readings just like we do. They think it's a game until nobody's laughing and everything in their life is falling apart. And they're mad because you're happy because you don't have any feelings towards it. Four of Cups. Somebody missed an opportunity. Somebody could have a 4-year-old. Yeah, these people are foolish. Somebody's got a nasty witch ass mother. Not our family dynamic. It's very, very unfortunate. But somehow the universe is saying that this is fit. When you surrender stuff like this to the universe and the Most High God balances it out this way, who are we to get in the middle of anything? I don't want to see anybody's child be hurt. But somebody kept committing these unhinged and just unstable acts, not caring about the backfire or the repercussions or feeling as though that they could do anything. And now life is life in a way that's quite destructive because they were so committed to trying to embarrass you, annihilate you, humiliate you. Now they're embarrassed by your accomplishments and they're mad because you don't give a damn. These people are parasitical. I'll be back with more readings, okay? If this resonated, give it a thumbs up, hype it up. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.